Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is NORIZSYAZANANI, BINTI RIZLAN, and my student ID is 2025428244, and today I will be presenting about my personal reflection about the 4 maxims that I've learned so far in our classes. So as we all know that there has 4 types of maxims, and I will go through one by one, which is the first one is maxim of manner, where it is all about clarity, where you give a complicated answer to a very simple question. For example, in my case, I asked a friend the other day, what's the difference between espresso and latte? And he answered with, well, espresso is in latte, but latte is not in espresso, something like that. I think it violates the maxim because the reply is ambiguous, confusing, and poorly structured in my understanding, so I don't really understand what he's trying to say. So for the second maxim, which is maxim of quantity, it's about how much an information was given, either it's too much or too little. So for example, the other day my friend, he bought this drink. I just bought it today to show to you. So it's still ice basically, and I asked him, does it taste good? But he answered with, it's not as good as Mamak's still ice, but it is better than Pucuk Harum still ice, which I think this is flouting the maximum quantity, because the question is like, I think it's clearly noticeable for him, but he avoids reply to the actual question itself directly, and I think he's trying to imply that maybe the drink is not that good. So yeah, moving on to the maxim of quality, which is all about the accuracy and honesty, where you have to tell the truth and you cannot say things that are wrong or something that you cannot prove. So in my case, the other day at SARS building, I was with my 2 friends. I was mad at one of them for some reason, and I think they noticed a slight shift in my mood. So they were looking at each other and they asked me if I was okay or not. So I just looked at them and I just nod, and I continue working on my laptop. So I think they also noticed that I actually not really fine at that time, but in my defense, I was trying to stay calm. So I think I was purposely violating the maxim of quality because I was trying to hide the truth that I was angry at one of them. Yeah. So the last one is maxim of relation, which is about relevance, and where you have to say things that are related to the topic and make sense in the conversation. So for example, it just happened earlier where I asked my friend, does this kopi taste good? And he answered with, it tastes like kopi tarik. And then he continued reading the ingredients, which he said is 1.5 gram. It has water, a cow milk, and Arabica coffee, and so on, which I don't know what's the relevance of his answer to my original question. So I think he's purposely violating the question, but violating the maxim because he did not answer my question properly. So to sum up of all the maxims that I have learned so far, I think there are so many maxims that we purposely or not on purpose violate the maxim. Sometimes maybe in a joking way, or maybe we just want to answer the question but we don't want to make it short because we want to make the conversation longer, so we answer with a long type of reply, which might be confusing to some people. So yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you.